Once the archivist has emailed the authorizer that the invoices are ready and in the correct folder, then the authorizer must first go ahead and click on Ignite, and I'll show you guys where to find that folder. Alright, so when we open Ignite, we're going to want to click this File Selection button in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Once you see that file drop-down menu, you're going to click on Private. Once you're in the private folder, you're going to see your name with your last name first initial, and seeing as I don't have one, I'm going to just use my dad's, but I'm still going to upload my file as BF. So I'm going to go in here and open the all-in-one PDF. For the sample, I'm selecting all-in-one PDF. You'll be selecting this right here as you see on the screen right now. Pay, your first and last initial, and the date. And that's going to be your invoice approval. So you need to open that, and you need to either select if you're approving, not approving, or what you're doing when you're saving these documents, or if you're done and you need the payment to be authorized. Once I've selected the document, it just takes a second to load. Once it loads, I'm going to press this Options button in the top right hand corner of the page. And from here I'll go to Open In, and we're going to need to open in PDF Expert. Once that Open In option appears, I'm going to just click on PDF Expert. So once that document opens, you can slide left and right, and you can see all the documents. So there's 1 out of 16 here. I'm going to slide a few over, and then I'll approve and not approve and show you how to create and save the document and create stamps as well. And I'll slide over again and again and one more time. So once you're in this PDF Expert, I'm going to show you how to create a stamp. So if you select anywhere on the screen, just hold your finger there and a Options tab will appear. And from this Options tab, we're going to go ahead and select Stamp. Once we've selected Stamp, it'll take us here, and we want to go to the Customs tab. Once we get to Customs, there's 2 stamps we're going to need to add. There's Approved by your name, so I'm going to write Approved by Brady Freeman, and Not Approved by Brady Freeman. So those are the 2 stamps that we're going to add. To add those stamps, we're going to click this plus sign in the top left hand corner of this Custom Stamps option. Go ahead and select Text Stamp. We're going to need to add the text in for the stamp, so I'm going to do the approved stamp right now. I'm going to add Approved by Brady Freeman. On this approved stamp, we're going to want to click the color green. It should be on their default, but we'll just go ahead and make sure. And then we're going to also want to select the date and turn that from off to on. So turn that date on as well. And once the date is on, we can put on the time as well. So now that the stamp looks all good, it says approved by Brady Freeman, my name. It's green, it has the date, and it has the time. We can go ahead and click done in this top right hand option right here. Once you've clicked done, we're going to need to add one more stamp. It's going to be the not approved by your name, which is going to be Brady Freeman, and the time and the date as well. We'll go ahead and click that plus sign in the top left hand corner of this pop-up. From New Stamp, we'll click Text Stamp. Now we can create the not approved stamp. I'm going to fill in the new text with the not approved by my name. So I'll put Brady Freeman in there. Now that the text is all good, I'm going to go ahead and select the color red for this not approved stamp and turn on the date and time as well. Now that this stamp looks good, it's not approved by Brady Freeman, which is me. It's red, it has the date and the time. We can go ahead and select the Done in the top right hand corner of this pop-out. Now that we've added both stamps correctly, we need to select anywhere outside of that window to exit. I'm going to add an approved stamp just to show you guys how to do it and how to move the stamp around. So just click anywhere on the screen, hold your finger there until you get that options window. We'll go ahead and select stamp from there. So I'll go ahead and approve this payment, select the approved stamp from that stamp options window. Now that you've selected the correct stamp, you can click anywhere inside of that little selection box for the stamp and move it anywhere on the page. I'm going to move it a little bit over to the left here. Once you've moved that stamp to wherever you want it on the document, you can exit out of that little area box that surrounds it by clicking Done or just anywhere off of the stamp, and it'll lose that surrounding box. So that's how you move around the document and add the stamps. You can also add the not approved stamp just as easily as I did this one. It's the same process. You just select not approved in the stamp selection. So next I'm going to show you how to delete the stamp. From here we can actually just click on the stamp. So just quickly tap on the stamp and it'll give you this option to move or delete it. So we'll go ahead and click delete. To write a comment on any of these invoices, all we've got to do is select the comment button from that taskbar in the top of this app and then click anywhere on the document, and wherever you click is where it's going to save the little comment at. Once you've selected where you'd like the comment to go on the invoice, you'll get this little comment text area pop up, and you can go ahead and write in there. So in this area, so we can type in the comments here, and then once we're done we can select anywhere off of this little comment pop-up window and it'll close it for us and save that comment to the page. So once you've clicked off of your comment and you have it placed on the page, you'll see it like this little yellow comment looking thing, and if you click on it it'll open up your comment so you know it's right there, and we'll move on to the next step. And once we've completed all the approved and not approved documents in the invoice approval, we can save the document as pay, which means everything is complete, or hold, which means we still have a few not approved items. So we'll go ahead and click this options button in the top right hand corner up here. So once we have this original copy, we can save the new one that we're going to upload to Ignite and mark whether it's pay or hold. So we'll go ahead and click save a copy. So when we're saving these files, how to write this text out is hold BF or your initials and today's date. And if there are some approved stamps on this and some aren't approved, so that's why you're holding the file, is because a few aren't approved but some are. We're going to go ahead and put take action at the end of this file text, so it'd be hold your initials, today's date, underscore take action, and I'll go ahead and show you guys how to write the paid out as well. If all of your invoices are correct and approved, we can go ahead and put this pay, your initials, and today's date with the words done at the end. So that lets the archivist know that you're completely done, and we'll go ahead and email them as well and let them know that this file is done uploading. So to do that, from here, we'll go ahead and once this is all marked paid and done, or hold take action with your initials and the date, we'll go ahead and click done in the top right hand corner of this pop-out. And once we've completed all the approved and not approved documents in the invoice approval, we can save the document as pay, which means everything is complete, or hold, which means we still have a few not approved items. So we'll go ahead and click this options button in the top right hand corner up here. It gives us a drop down and we can select open in. From there we'll select ignite. So once we select to open and ignite, it'll give us these three options. The only one we need to worry about is document. We want to send the original document to ignite. So we'll click that.